Hey, this is Joe. This is Son of Joe Talks, and it's April 25th, 2025. And, yeah, just kind of chilling in my house. So I'm recording this on a Friday because my work schedule kind of changed, and now I work on Saturdays, which is when I usually record these. So now I'm recording these even earlier than I would have normally. So yeah, working 6-day weeks now, and it's pretty rough. But it's extra money, so I guess I can't complain too much. But yeah. Not much has been going on. I just got back from the DMV because I had to get one of those real IDs that they're starting to do now here in the U.S. And I think the deadline's like in May, like the beginning of May. So luckily my mom was the one that reminded me that I should do it. So I went and did that, set up an appointment and all that. It was actually pretty easy. I thought it was gonna be more like complicated because of it being the DMV, but it was actually quick and easy. I was afraid that they weren't gonna do it just because some of the documents that I needed, like I guess you have to have like your birth certificate and your social security card and proof of residence or whatever. And for that I had my bank statements and pay stubs, but it was all on my phone, and I was afraid that they weren't gonna accept it because it wasn't like a physical paper or whatever. But the lady was cool about it. Told her, hey, I have my pay stub, but it's on my phone. And she's like, all right, just show it to me, whatever. So it was all pretty easy. Only took probably 5 minutes, I think, to do whatever they do, the whole process, I guess. And then even went and took a new God, my brain's not working. Took a new picture for my ID, and I actually smiled, which I don't know how to feel about that, because I feel like with driver license and IDs, usually people's pictures are just kind of stone faced, kind of neutral. But I don't know. I guess just when someone's taking my picture, I just naturally smile or do a smirk or whatever, and that's kind of what I did. So I guess that's fine. It's not like a big deal. Just farted. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but just farted. Yeah, so I went to go do that today, so I don't have to worry about that. Should be getting my new ID in like 2 weeks, they said. Yeah, besides that, not much else has been going on. I've recently started playing my 360 more, just cause play something different, cause right now I'm playing. I went back to Borderlands pre-sequel to start streaming that, doing the Claptrap DLC. But also just like on my off time when I'm not streaming, just figure out play some old games. And it's funny because I think last week I decided I'll just play more 360 games, and I played Oblivion. I played Oblivion for a little bit, and then it's funny that I decided to play that because a couple days ago they just announced, or they just released Oblivion remastered, and seeing that was pretty awesome. Definitely gonna buy that. Definitely gonna play it at some point. Definitely gonna stream it too. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I haven't quite gotten it yet, just because I don't know, but I'll eventually get it. Because I don't have the Game Pass, so I'll have to actually buy it. I looked at it and I think it's only like, well, I shouldn't say it's like $50, which should be normal, but with prices going up and all that. Actually, that's a lot more than I thought it would be. I thought it would be cheaper. I thought it would be only like $30 or so, but whatever. I'm gonna get it regardless, so it shouldn't really matter. And plus, watching videos of other people playing it seems kind of cool. It might get some getting used to, though, because in my head I still think of like the terrible graphics of it all. But I do like from the videos I've seen that they kept like, the audio and stuff. Like, it's still like the original voices and the music. Like, it's still all the original stuff. I think from when I saw, because Bethesda did like a reveal stream or whatever, or like showing off what they did in the remake. Like, they changed a couple things, but I think for the most part, it's mostly just like basically the same game, but with like, modern graphics. So it kind of even looked like somewhat better than Skyrim a little bit. So I wonder if the graphics that they used in this game is how it's gonna look in when they eventually do Elder Scrolls 6, or probably better, because who knows how long that's gonna be until they finally finish it. But yeah, super excited for that. I was thinking of getting Doom, but with Oblivion out, fuck all that. Playing Oblivion now. Yeah. So like I said, I've been playing more 360 games. I was playing Oblivion, but probably just stopped doing that and play the remaster instead. I also started playing my old Madden games. Actually, as I'm recording this, I have Madden 09 playing on right now. Just kind of spectating, just letting the computers do their thing. Currently I'm losing though. It's Raiders and Titans. Titans winning 14-0. So, team not doing a great job right now. I also did a fantasy draft, because I always do that whenever I play the franchise modes in Madden games, just to make things interesting. And right now, my quarterback is Roethlisberger as my quarterback. I don't know if that was a good choice or not, but I don't know. This game's not really looking. It's already the fourth quarter, so I don't think I'm probably going to win this game. So it's just the start of the season now, so it's just only 1-1. Still the preseason. I feel like play it long enough, I can still get back into it and stuff. Maybe when I stop after this recording, I'll probably actually play the game. Not that I'm any better than the computer, but give myself a fighting chance. Yeah, I don't know. That's about all I got for this week. As far as streaming goes, probably playing the Claptrap DLC. And then, now I'm really conflicted. Now that the Oblivion, now that the new Oblivion is out, I was going to play Assassin's Creed Shadows after pre-sequel, but now I don't know. I mean, I guess I might as well. I've already bought it, so it'd be kind of a waste of money if I didn't play it. So I'll probably play Assassin's Creed Shadows, or I'll probably stream Assassin's Creed, and then on my off time, just playing the Oblivion remastered. Eventually, start doing videos of those. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. Hope anyone else who's listening is having a great day. And yeah, and I'm out.
Every stone thrown at you, resting at my feet. Why I gotta suffer? Pain in my heart, carry burdens for the struggle. Why God, do I gotta bleed? Every stone thrown at you, resting at my feet. Why God.
Hey, this is Silent Joe Talks, and it's April 22nd, 2023. And yeah, just chilling on my desk. My desk chair finally broke though, so right now I'm kind of sitting on a broken chair. Definitely gotta get a new one. Cause right now I try to hold it together with duct tape, which kind of worked for a while, but just yesterday the duct tape finally ripped. I guess I had enough, so definitely gotta get a new chair. Yeah, I finally finished Dead Space, which was pretty cool, because I've never actually beaten Dead Space before, even the original. But yeah, I beat Dead Space, and now I decided to play Borderlands, the first Borderlands, which basically going back, I'm doing what I did with Red Dead Redemption 2, where I'm kind of going back to the games I really like and replaying them, and so that I can have like the full playthrough on my channel on YouTube, because I've definitely played Borderlands before on the channel, but I never finished it. So yeah, I've definitely played Borderlands before. I mean, I don't even know how many times. It's probably like the 1,000th time I played, but Borderlands is one of those franchises where I could just play those games like over and over again and never get bored. I don't know. It's just, I always have a good time playing them. And, some people probably disagree, but, it's what I like. I like those games, especially Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is my favorite game. But yeah, I'm playing the first Borderlands. I'm playing as Lilith, and right now I'm at the part where you fight Mad Mel, like in his big like monster truck thing or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna play through that. I've played the game so many times. I think I've played through all the classes, but I can't really remember if I've ever beaten the game as Lilith. Just 'cause, to be honest, like Lilith is kind of like my least favorite one. Out of the four, I think Mordecai being my favorite, then Brick, then Roland, and then Lilith. I don't know why I've decided to play as Lilith. I guess I just figured since I was a Siren, Borderlands 2, I'll just play as a Siren in the first Borderlands. So yeah, I'm playing as her, which has been alright. It's not like crazy hard or anything like that. I think my only problem is that when I get to the end, the final boss, the vault monster, I won't be able to use my skill because it'll be basically pointless. It's not like I can go up to the thing and punch it, or anything like that. It's kind of the same thing when I would play as Brick. His skill is basically useless because you can't really punch that boss. You gotta like shoot the tentacles and shoot its eyeball. But yeah. But other than that, it's basically been kind of easy. Well, to be honest, it's only been easy because I have the Game of the Year edition, and I think with that edition, you start the game with like 2 extra like legendary guns, and those guns basically carry you through like a third of the game because they're so good. So that might have to do with how easy it's been. But yeah, I'm having a fun time with that. Not much else has been going on. So yeah, I guess I'll just go to my wheel, spin the wheel for something to talk about. Spinning. BioShock. I'll be honest, I have no idea why I have BioShock on my wheel. It must have been just one of the random like topics I put on there. But yeah, I haven't played BioShock in such a long time. I think the last time I played it was like when I was still in school, in high school, I think. Like back in the day where I went through this phase of like going to GameStop, getting like super cheap, like $5 to $10 games. Like I would go through this thing where I would go to GameStop, buy like 5 different games that were either like probably like $5 to $10 each, used obviously, and then go home, run through them, just play them, beat them, do everything, and then try to trade them back at GameStop. And because GameStop sucks, they only give you like a couple dollars per game. And then hopefully when I would trade them back in, I would have just enough to get another, used game, and then just kind of like run through that cycle over and over again. But yeah, I think I played BioShock 2, and I don't think I've ever played the first one, and I definitely didn't play BioShock Infinite. And I think it was BioShock 2 because the second one's the one where they have the big sisters, because I remember that being like a thing in that game where they introduced them, the big sisters protecting the little sisters. And yeah, I don't really I don't remember it being a bad game necessarily. But yeah, I guess now that I'm talking about it, it would be nice to kind of go back into those games. yeah, maybe I'll add it to the list of games I should play. Yeah, maybe they'll even have, I don't know, maybe they'll have BioShock games on Game Pass. But yeah, maybe go back to the first one, because I never played the first one. And then, yeah, I remember, well, you know what I do remember is I think I did the thing that I would do in the Dishonored games, where I would try to beat the game without using any of the powers. Because I know, because I know Dishonored is similar to BioShock in that way, where you have like the guns and the superpowers and stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'm just mashing those two games together and I'm just really thinking about Dishonored. But I'm pretty sure there's even an achievement where you have to try to beat the game without using any of the powers. And I tried to do that, and I think I did it. I don't know, I could be wrong. Probably have to check my achievements. Or actually, no, I can't, because I think back then I went under a different Xbox account, so I probably wouldn't even be able to check. Or I don't know. But yeah, I would like to go back to that game now that I'm thinking about it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So yeah. I'll spin it one more time before I go. And Tyler the Creator. I listened to his new well, it's not really a new album. It's kind of a redux album where it's basically the same album, the Call Me If You Get Lost album, but he added new songs that I guess didn't make the cut the first time. So he added like a new set of songs to it. And I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. They're pretty good. I don't really know why they weren't. I guess because it would have been too many songs if he had them on there. But they're all great. My favorite song from that, I would say, is probably the Heaven for Me song. That one's pretty cool. And the video is pretty cool for that song. But yeah, there's that song. Dogtooth is pretty good. And then the Sorry Not Sorry one. I kind of like the video more than the song, but that one's pretty good too. I think he did a video for Wharf Talk, but that one's kind of like okay. And yeah, it just makes me kind of more excited for hopefully a new album from him, because he usually releases an album every other year, and this year would be the year that he would, if he's still doing that, this would be the year that he would release a new song or new album. So I'm really looking forward to that. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. I'll talk to you guys next week. And I'm out.